Welcome back to Rob the RV Guy. Let's talk today about RV step upgrades. So welcome back to another edition of Bigfoot Fridays. I am your host, your BFF, your Bigfoot friend, Robert Anthony, otherwise known as Rob the RV Guy, affectionately here on the channel. So in today's video, I am really excited to walk you through the process of installing the Torklift GlowStep Revolution steps. Now you may recall, if you followed me for long enough, that in this video right up here, I installed these steps on the Winnebago. Torklift GlowStep had reached out to me and asked me if I would install these on the Winnebago, review them, and make a video about them. So yes, this video is sponsored. The unfortunate thing is 2 weeks after I had decided to install the Torklift steps on the Winnebago, we ended up deciding that we were going to sell the trailer. So, and I was so grateful that Torklift provided me those steps to upgrade and install and review. I reached out to the gal that had provided me the steps for the Winnebago, and I said, you know, bummer, sold it. She said, no problem, we got you covered. You get that new Bigfoot unit, send me the measurements, I will send you the steps, and you can do it all over again. So today, that's exactly what we're going to do. We are going to install the Torklift GlowStep Revolution steps, or Revolution GlowStep, whatever they are, on the Bigfoot 25B 25RQ. I'm going to show you a little bit of the installation process, and then we'll ultimately show you why these are such a value and why I believe they're something that you should consider. Let's get into the install process quickly. We'll make it quick this time, and then we'll do the ultimate display and review as the process unfolds. So one of the things that we're going to be dealing with here with the steps that come standard issue on the Bigfoot 25B 25RQ is the way that these are mounted. Now, my assumption is they must put these on before they slap the bottom shell onto the frame. The reason being is, I believe, and I'm not sure, but I believe that this bolt is going to be too long to clear the fiberglass shell when the time comes to actually remove this bolt from the frame. Now, these are mounted from the top down, as you can see, and because they're mounted from the top down, that means that we're going to have to be drilling into this angle iron here, this side plate, in order to mount the Torklift steps to our rig. That's something that we're going to be taking into consideration. Another issue that I'm really kind of jazzed about is these hang down approximately 13 inches or maybe 12 inches. You can see how close those are to the ground there. I've got about maybe 3 inches of clearance there. Torklift stairs are going to probably give me another 2 inches of clearance, which is going to be quite valuable. On top of the fact that you can see just by moving these with my hand, I can really shake those around a lot. Let me just make a mention. I apologize for the mess here. I feel like a little bit like we're in Sanford & Sons. I've got solar panels for an upcoming video, new Epoch batteries for an upcoming video. I'm selling that refrigerator because we replaced the fridge on the inside, so we just got a mess on our hands, but that's all right. All in good time, all in good fun, and well, I need something to do anyway. It's as I suspected. There's no way to get this out or hits the fiberglass, so we're going to have to take steps to make that so we can get it out. I think those are number 8 grade. That's why they wrecked saw blade. Okay, now we're ready. These are significantly lighter than the other set too, so that's also, of course, supremely advantageous. If you watched my previous video, you remember with what difficulty I had getting these installed and lifted to the right height. So the objective here is to get them up, propped up, and then we're going to have to drill holes to mount these, is what we're going to have to do. We're going to have to go into this. That'll be a little bit of a process, but that's all right. The most important thing is to get them lifted up to the point where they're up against the frame as they need to be, and then mark the holes. So we're going to do that next. You want to be careful on the front bolt. It goes up against the fiberglass. It goes up against the fiberglass. So you don't want to go too deep. You have a real problem on your hands if you do. Hot. Put those two through. Squat down. Put those through. Put those two through. All right. Okay, go ahead. Put it through the holes. Look in there and put it right through that hole. Well, after some modifications down here where we had to drill in to the frame and shave off some aluminum off the steps to make them fit, ultimately it worked out. Should you decide to do this, you're going to want two hands more than likely. You may even want to consider taking the steps outside of the mounting frame, which is an option. But one of the things that I love about these is the fact that they make a firm foundation no matter where you're at. This particular piece of property that we're on is incredibly uneven as far as front to back goes. So we're only about 12 inches off the front, and we got about 25 or 30 inches off the back. That's how sloped the property is. But we have a nice firm foundation on the steps here. That's one of the great advantages of these Torklift adjustable steps. It's a real easy process to get these in. It's not quite as easy with these because the ground is so sloped here. But what I'm going to do is just lift them up, sandwich them in, and then they just go here and snap into place. And off we go. It's as easy as that. To pull them out, just grab it from the top, bring them out. They adjust into 4 different heights here. We want it right there for us. And then we're just going to pull this bottom out to where it was before. So they're a little sloped just because of the slope of the ground, but they're wonderful. You know, they beat the product. I think Lippert makes a step that folds into the rig. You got twofold problems with that. One, if you stop and you just want to hop in your rig without the stairs underneath, you got to fold the whole unit down. And if you're in a parking lot and there's a car too close, those will come out sometimes as much as 4 feet out. That's one issue. The second issue is if it's raining or it's snowy out and you dump those into your rig, you're dumping all the water, all the dirt, everything into your rig every time you put those stowaway stairs away. I just don't like those. This Torklift option to me is an outstanding option. I believe that diving board effect puts a tremendous amount of stress on the frame where the stairs hook, and I don't think long term that that's a good thing. So I recommend these stairs highly. I've been very happy with them. Nice grip treads on them. The grip treads keep them nice and safe in the water and in the snow, and they even have glow strips on them, hence the GlowStep. So I hope you found this video helpful. I hope that it's been something that's encouraged you, and I would encourage you to check out these Torklift steps. I put a link in the description below for you to be able to purchase them. Make sure you take your measurements, make sure you get all the correct parameters before you purchase them, because they are quite expensive. In my view, they're worth every penny. If you'd like, subscribe, hit the bell notification. I would really appreciate it. This video right here is a video that YouTube thinks you want to see next. This playlist here is all things RV modifications, and of course, if you click the circle, you are subscribed. I will see you in the next one. Rob out.